Going on, Gaming Fam? It's Gaming for God coming at you with another episode to our vlog series, and I am just about to leave my current town of Idaho Falls, Idaho to Pocatello, Idaho, which is where I grew up, and I'm going to show you around a little bit, show you not only where I've lived but throughout my childhood, but also the apartments I moved into as I became an adult, as well as the schools that I went to, the churches I attended, and a few other memories that are going to be keyed in here as well. I'm really excited to get this thing going, and we're going to go ahead and get it started right now. I'll be honest, this shot was definitely difficult to get, but what you're looking at right now is you're looking at my very first memory of a home. Apparently we had a house before this one, and I didn't know. But it's a beautiful home. It looks like it's actually been remodeled as I look at it a little bit. I'll be honest, like I said, this shot was really hard to get. There was a lot of cars passing, and I was on the opposite side of the street from it, and quite a ways further down. So hopefully it was a good enough shot, but like I said, very, very faint memory, but I do remember being in this house. The only memory I really have here that stands out is when my sister broke her collarbone. We were out, you know, you get those kids' little, electrical battery Jeeps, little teeny things. We had one, and we were driving it really fast, hitting a lot of the bumps, and it just kicked her right out, and she ended up landing on a rock and just, I'm like, I don't remember seeing it or anything. I just remember her screaming at me to go get mom and dad. So that's what I did. Yeah, it's not the best memory, but it is a memory. Well, continuing on through the homes that I lived in and was, kind of raised in, this one was probably the primary one that I was raised in. This is the one that my mom owned. You're looking at the house on Benton Street, as I used to call it. 3 stories, had a bunch of bedrooms, and I had the whole upstairs area to myself. It was really nice, and I really enjoyed it. And I'm nodding at a UPS driver. There they go. Hey, maybe your package is on its way. Smile. But in all seriousness, Benton Street really has a lot of memories for me. Lots of parks around here that I used to play at with my friends in the middle of the night, go run parkour, and my first kiss was at a park nearby. I mean, this is kind of where all of the memories were that were rich and wonderful were at this house. And there's a couple other ones at the next house that we'll show you here in a minute. Well, the last place that I wanted to show you that I lived was actually my dad's place growing up. He's living somewhere else now, so I didn't really take a video of their place. I took a photo, and because their front windows were wide open, and I was like, and then I pulled up and they closed their curtains. So I don't know if they think I'm creeping on them, but I'm gonna make this one quick. I had a couple of really great memories here. It's our house on Bedford, and right down the road I have a friend whose dad still lives there, but he obviously has since moved out. His name's Derek Bowman, and we have so many memories running around the neighborhood and just having a blast. We Nerf guns, lightsabers. This was my childhood, I would say. The tree that you saw in the photo in the backyard is, man, I climbed that tree, I hung out up top. I used to hide away up there. I always thought I was hidden, and I'm sure Dad probably got tired of going, I know where that hiding spot is, right? Well, kicking off now with the schools in the area that I went to here, my elementary school. We're starting there. It's Indian Hills Elementary, and as you can see, you got a couple of kids, and it looks like maybe an older brother playing some soccer, and a doggo, man. Doggos are the greatest things in the world. But a lot of great memories here, and also some rough ones. This was where I was bullied, primarily. I was bullied throughout my school life, but definitely started in elementary, and there's some very bittersweet memories here, for sure. And it's kind of, this has really just been a wave of nostalgia doing this, holy moly. Let's move on to the middle school. Well, now it's time to move on to the second school that I went to, middle school. Now, I went to a couple different elementary schools, but I didn't think that all the details were necessary. I showed you Indian Hills, which was kind of the predominant one, but now I'm showing you the middle school I attended. And again, as I got older, I think more memories became better, I would say. There were more betterer memories, more good memories, and middle school was no different. You saw the track in that shot, and that was where I first learned to throw discus and run track and field, believe it or not. I actually ran at one point in my life. I ran short distances, what do they call them, sprints, 100 meters, 100-meter dash. I remember doing that. I was pretty good at it too. So, yeah, this is the second school, and we'll move on to the high school now, and I think you guys are going to be impressed to see what you see. Wrapping up the school now, I am sitting at my old high school, you're now seeing footage of, and man, it's windy outside. Holy moly. I am blown away, no pun intended. But honestly, it's kind of crazy to be sitting here with so many crazy memories. I was a Century High School Diamondback, class of 2014. And to think about how much of a wretch I was in high school and just how far God's brought me, man, there's no words. There are actually no words. What better else to put in a vlog than the churches that I attended as a Christian vlogger? These are one you're looking at right now. We're starting with is the church I actually found Christ in, believe it or not. And even though this is very small-minded, very small church, very small group of people, I found Christ in them. The love that this group had was amazing, and the preacher was a little hellfire and damnation, but it set me straight, so I'm definitely grateful for the time that I spent with this church. This is Pioneer Bible Baptist Church. I mention it a lot on my streams when we talk about churches, and yeah, crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff, but let's move on to the next one. The second church that I ended up attending was Calvary Chapel of Pocatello. Unfortunately, the church has seriously dwindled since I left. I don't know what happened, but I know it wasn't because I left. I don't mean to sound like that, but man, beautiful church, large building, used to be packed full of people every service. They actually had 2 services at one point on Sundays, and now they're down to 1 service and 1 weekday, and the building's up for sale. Man, it really is. It's sad to see, but you know what? I'm really just blessed by the time that I spent in this building, the people that I met here, and really it was the first Christian group that was my age that I met was here. They're just incredible, absolutely incredible people, and I am very, very grateful for them, for sure. And now for the last, but certainly not the least church that I went to. In fact, this was the church that I would say I had the most growth in. This is Rocky Mountain Ministries in Pocatello. And I grew here because it took me away from legalism in a big way. The idea that if you're not following God's law, you're not really a Christian. These guys really showed me what it was to love others like Christ loved us. And the other thing that I had a sucker punch for, I really did. They play rock music for their worship. And to me, that's just stinking incredible, man. I love it. I really do love it. So, hope you guys enjoyed this, man. This was a journey to get to this church. Holy cow. But thank you guys so very, very, very much for watching this vlog where we took a trip down memory lane. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to leave it a thumbs up. And if you didn't, leave a thumbs down for me. As well as right over here, you can click that subscribe button right there and watch the prior vlog right beneath it as well. You can check out both of those in the future. So appreciate you guys again. This is Game of Forgotten. And until next time, I'm signing off.